The lone rescue services truck to emerge relatively unscathed from the 9/11 attacks was at a Northwestern football practice this week, accompanied by local firefighters. All 8 of the rescue workers who rode that truck to the Twin Towers on 9/11 perished on that day. The truck travels the nation as part of the Remembrance Rescue Project, which educates children about the significance of 9/11. It'll be at the Northwestern game today as well. That's just one of the many reminders of September 11th, 2001, a day which will forever resonate in this nation's psyche. When compared to the events of 10 years ago, football is so incredibly insignificant, and we all recognize that. It is, after all, just a game, but it's America's game. And in 2001, it was part of the healing process, a reminder that we is greater than me.
Unity is really critical, I think, to any successful enterprise. Pulling together, working together for a common cause. Probably the biggest determinant of success on the athletic field, particularly on the football field, is going to be unity of purpose.
The way I think about college football in the Big Ten and in the Midwest is that it's part and parcel of our culture. It's part and parcel of how we live our lives. I think it represents continuity, and when we do it well, it represents the best in us.
I was the defense coordinator of the New Orleans Saints. I was in the office watching tape.
I was coaching at Wisconsin.
I was at the University of Michigan.
I was at the University of Iowa. I was in a defensive staff meeting.
I was at Northwestern. As a matter of fact, that week we were playing Navy.
My first year back here at Northwestern as an assistant coach.
I was the defensive coordinator in our first year at Ohio State.
I was at the University of Akron.
I was coaching at Purdue, and I was the offensive line coach. Tuesday of game week is a very busy day. So we were breaking down film and putting our game plan together, and then it happened.
We had got done with a staff meeting. Our equipment manager came up and said, "Guys, you need to turn the TV on."
This was a synchronized, planned attack on 2 states.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! Oh my God.
I was a member of Congress. The sirens were ringing in the House office building that I was in. So we evacuated the building. Smoke was coming from the Pentagon at that time.
I was like every other American. I was confused, sorrowful, wanting to know what I could do to help. It bothered me tremendously, and to the extent where it made me wonder whether football was worth it. Whether I ought to be doing something else that would be more useful for other people.
Talked to people in the White House, talked to people in the NFL and Major League Baseball, talked regularly with our athletic directors who were in touch with our presidents, and finally resolved to cancel the games. I don't think it was a safety issue as much as it was a respect issue.
I was not ready to coach. It was such a shock. I really didn't feel up to coaching.
From a standpoint of one who was in Washington, D.C., I felt that the sooner we could get back to normal activities, the better.
Football is symbolic of America. The gridiron, the toughness. Could football maybe be the answer to what America needed?
I really realized there was nothing I could do better to help the situation than being the best coach I could be.
It's been around for a long time. Of course, as we developed video boards, and it would pick them up as they came out of the locker room and were coming down the tunnel, and it became more of a tradition with our fans. Served as a good reminder that even though we'd taken a tremendous hit, that we would still be okay.
Football games have been played in the Big Ten late in the 19th century all the way through the early 21st century. During the time of war and time of peace, during the Depression and during prosperity. When there's tragedy, Americans do pull together.